In this self-improvement and online dating space, you hear a lot of guys play the victim. You hear a lot of guys blame women or blame this generation or blame a lot of things for the reason they can't get the girls that they want. And they never truly think to themselves, what would my dream girl actually want? What would my dream girl want in a man? What would my dream girl want in a guy? And this is what I've been truly perceiving myself as nowadays in regards to looking at myself as what my dream woman would want. Now, some of you are going to say, why should I change myself for women? Why should I change myself for girls and for all this stuff? Why don't I just be the way that I am and act the way that I am? And to that I say, why wouldn't you want to be the best version of you for your partner? To help your partner, to benefit your partner, to make things happen in a way that is a lot more stress-free, and to just build an amazing relationship, an amazing time where she actually has real attraction for you and is very grateful and happy to have you in her life. Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want her to adore you? Why wouldn't you want her to actually absolutely want to be with you and think you're incredible, you're attractive, you're all the things that she wants? Why wouldn't you want that? And this is what I've started to feel like. And I feel like after I've actually started implementing stuff to be the person a girl would actually want, I've started to actually make that difference in my life and attract way better women in my life that fit my life way better, because I'm viewing myself in the way that I want to be, holding myself in the way that I'm wanting to be, and my habits are matching that on a daily basis, meaning these women are going to view me in that way when they see me. They're going to view me in a much more better way than in a way that I'm a slob and I'm not trying and I'm not trying to benefit myself and I'm not trying to help myself. When I started looking at their perspective instead of the victim's perspective of, oh, she wants this amount of money, or she wants this thing, or she wants this guy to be in this shape and have this amount of everything and resources and all this stuff, all this external stuff, I started holding myself as the person I wanted to be and the person I feel like I am. And that's absolutely transformed my dating life. My dating life in an amazing way. It made me feel a lot more different in my dating life and having better goals in my dating life, where I'm able to get what I want: connection, love, intimacy, everything that I want in a person, everything I want. So I can't complain really in regards to putting the blame on a woman. I've got to make myself into someone who I'm proud of, someone who I'm actually grateful of. I can't always put the blame on a girl. I can't always say, oh, she wants this, she wants this. It's unrealistic. Now, some of them do have the wrong mindset with it, and a lot of stuff is unrealistic in regards to a guy making 100k a month, something like that. It's a very small percentage of men that will achieve that. So you can't say that she wants a guy that makes 100k a month, who's in shape, who is over 6 foot. She's not going to find that. She is not going to find that, especially if there's nothing amazing about it, when that guy could have so many different women. But a lot of women just want a guy who takes care of himself, who isn't stupid, who doesn't have addictions, who's making money, who's working on himself. And even if he's not making money, is working on himself, is benefiting himself, is caring about his health, looks good, takes care of himself, takes care of his hygiene, helps himself, benefits himself. That's what a lot of women want. They don't need all this extra external shit like a lot of guys think. And a lot of guys put the blame on women. And I don't like that, to be honest with you. I don't. A lot of guys you'll see who will hold that narrative, especially online. And people will comment, oh, yeah. Oh, it's got so hard, it's got so hard. Now, granted, it has got hard. It has. But you need to level up then. And you need to better yourself then. You can't be putting the blame on these women. You can't, because they don't know no better and they know what they want. They've got so many guys trying to slide in. I'll tell you from experience, these girls, when you look at their phone, there's so many guys who's trying to get with them. I swear to you. And even the girls that you think, oh, they're not like that, they're getting offers all the time from different guys, different blokes. And you just don't understand that because you're a guy and you don't really have that option unless you put the effort in. Even when you get in good shape, you have opportunities, girls making it obvious, girls wanting you to get with them, but you still have to put in that effort to make it happen. Sometimes you will have them make it extremely obvious, but it's not a high percentage of the time unless you're unbelievably good looking, which unfortunately a lot of us are not. You need to understand that you need to be the best version of yourself to attract the partner that you want. You can get a mediocre partner who you don't have happiness for or gratitude for, and if you are in a negative light. But you can also get a partner that you actually want. And how you get the partner that you actually want is by making yourself into the person that attracts that girl. Stop viewing it from this other perspective like a lot of guys view it from. Understand it's your responsibility to make yourself into the best version you can be, to attract the best girl you can. Understand that. Stop viewing it from this other perspective like I see a lot of people do. And it's so negative and it's not good, and they just think that it's the women's fault and it's always girls' fault instead of their own fault. A lot of guys have nothing going for them. They're fat, they're out of shape. Okay, they might be making a little bit of money. But what does that do for the woman? What does that do for the girl? She don't enjoy being around you. You've got nothing about you. There's no good personality traits. You're not funny. You don't lead the interaction. She's not attracted to you sexually. So she's not even going to give you a chance. Whereas a guy who's in shape, who's on his shit, who's trying to build himself, she's going to be a lot more attracted to that guy. Even if that other guy's in a better position financially, she'll be a lot more attracted to the other guy who takes care of himself and is actually on a mission trying to better himself. And that's going to be a true message in this video. Thank you.